Diving into this week's pull list this week, we're on the first, how many times am I going to say week in one sentence? We're on the first week of February.
Finishing up the Hero Bracket Part 1. I hope you guys are enjoying the bracket so far. But this week, book number 1 of the pull list is going to be Gargoyles, edition number 1. So this is going to be a reprint. So it's going to be a reprint of a book. You know, they came out in the 90s. And we got the TV show. There's been a spark in them again. Mm-hmm. The real reason why I'm picking this one is it's going to also include a new look, a sneak peek into their upcoming Gargoyles comics.
Okay.
As well as their upcoming Darkwing Duck comics, y'all.
Oh, dang, cool.
Oh, man. Darkwing Duck was my stuff when I was younger,
right?
Oh.
You got super excited that when that dropped, I think a month ago.
It hasn't dropped yet. I basically put it on my pull list just like forever ago.
Yeah, I was like, I remember hearing about it back in like
Darkwing
August.
Duck's coming, Darkwing Duck's coming.
Yeah.
I need to pick that up. So this is gonna have a sneak peek into that.
That's super cool.
I had to put this on the list right away.
Right. Now is your chance to get that issue number 1 of Gargoyles if you are a Gargoyles collector without having to pay up the wazoo.
Yeah.
For those spike prices, because they have been spiking, especially. I think they're talking about putting together a show again.
There's no variants or anything of this. It's just the reprint.
Book number 2 on this pull list this week, we got Demon Wars Down in Flames, issue number 1 right here. We did have, about a year ago, Peach Momoko teamed up with Marvel. This is a Marvel Comics run, and she came up with Demon Wars issue number 1. I want to say about a year to a year and a half ago is when that first dropped, and now we were talking about this last episode that it seems like they're doing a lot of the issue number 1s and they're doing different storylines, and that's kind of how this is seeming to be.
Yeah, I don't know anything about Demon Wars, so you're educating me right now.
Right. I don't know too much about it. I happened to find one in a dollar bin, which is pretty cool. For you know what? Now that I'm saying it out loud, I think this is the first Demon Wars, and I'm thinking of Demon Days.
Oh, okay.
But it's definitely a tie-in.
Got you. Yeah. I did the same thing a few weeks ago with Daredevil and seeing the fist and thinking it was the hand, and you know how would anybody confuse the hand with the fist? Yeah, I didn't know much about her at all, and you were telling me about her, and then all of a sudden I start seeing her variants everywhere, and yeah, it's crazy.
She's popping, man. She's popping, doing a phenomenal job.
I think she has a card variant in Snap now too. I think she has a Rogue Snap card variant.
It wouldn't surprise me. It really wouldn't. We got 36 pages in this book, and it's going to retail for a cover price of $4.99.
We got any variants on this one?
I'm sure we do.
Oh, yeah.
I'm sure we do. We have 6 different variants on this one.
Got you.
Probably all done by Peach Momoko. I'm lying. Actually,
if it's not, I'm lying.
It looks like every single one of these variants was done by Peach Momoko. So
yeah, cool.
There is no other artist. There is no other inker. She did everything. She's the writer, she's the artist, she's the cover artist, and the variant artist on these ones. Cool. Yeah, and she's gaining a spot in my heart like how Jim Lee has with a lot of these variants. Do I like every single Jim Lee cover? No.
Yeah.
You know, but most of the time, if it has anything to do with Jim Lee and Batman, I'm picking it up.
Right. Yeah. I mean, art is that way. You're not going to like everything. You're not going to like every song by every musician that you love. You know what I mean? So,
unless it's Green Day.
Nah.
I'm joking.
Yeah, they're not good anymore, so.
This dude knows that's my favorite band of all time.
Yeah. But you weren't alive when they were actually good, so. Anyways, book number 3 this week is going to be, well, I don't remember now after talking about Green Day. What is it? Oh, it's Dark Web. Dark Web, the finale. Dark Web finale number 1. Green Day got me all confused. Just blown away by you liking them so much. But it looks like we're wrapping up Dark Web. It looks like we're going into the finale. It looks like Chasm is doing some crazy stuff, and it looks like the sun will reveal some destruction, and you know, stuff's getting weird. This is going to bring in Spider-Man and the X-Men and see how Dark Web has changed the city's landscape forever. So it's going to be crazy.
Forever.
That's what it says.
Forever.
That's what it says.
Now every single Marvel Comics issue is going to have to be a Dark Web tie-in. Not going to lie, it kind of seems like that's how it's been for the last month or so.
Yeah,
everything is tying into that dark web.
like so much stuff. And now, like, I picked up all the new Fantastic Four stuff, but I haven't been up to date on it. And I know that like New York City is destroyed in that, and I know that Fantastic Four got blamed for it. But it's like, okay, but like it just like starts making things happen in my head. I'm like, did Reed make Chasm or somehow?
Right.
Like there are variants for this one. There's two. The one with all of them in the middle. It's so cool to me.
Last book on this list, we're getting into Miles Morales issue number 3, Trial by Spider. I am so ready. Not gonna lie, I picked up the previous 2 issues, haven't read them yet, haven't had the time.
That seems like an ongoing theme with us.
yeah, you know, with us filming the way that we film, kind of what we're doing right now. We're kind of, you're gonna see us stuck in time for a second, then we're gonna come back and probably look.
Right. Yeah.
I'm gonna look like you, you're gonna look like me, and then I'm gonna be Jake, you're gonna be Javier now. You know?
Yeah.
So we got 28 pages in this book and a cover price of $3.99, as well as another 7 variants on this one.
This one's cool. Any Miles stuff is always cool.
Always. I love when they do that kind of color. Looks like, so they're doing the whole cover A, variant A, cover B, variant B thing. Variant cover A looks so sick.
Yeah.
For this one. Has Venom kind of going after Miles there. I love Miles' suit, man.
Yeah.
I love Miles' suit. I feel like ever since I've seen Miles, like Peter Parker's suit just doesn't compare anymore.
That wraps up this week's podcast / pull list / hero bracket. Let us know in the comments what you think. And while you're down there, check out the descriptions. Get things like free money, discounts on your Dubby energy at w.gg using code Collective Comics at checkout, and that $10 on Whatnot. Sign up with our link. Until next week,
This has been
Collective Comics.